Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. It's Marie with Swipe in the City.
You've got Michelle here in the house. Super stoked today. We're actually recording on a Saturday morning, which is amazing because we have energy.
Yeah, we're fresh. We didn't just spend the whole day at work. And we have Morning Paul back.
Yo.
Paul, want to remind people who you are. It's actually been a hot minute since we've had a Shit Guys Say episode.
You know what? I guess it's about time. And those are the only kind of minutes I do. Hot ones. You can call me PMiller, a.k.a. at PMJams on Instagram. And you can call me your new dad. What's up? Holla at me, all you moms.
Okay, so great. Thank you for that. Do you want to tell people maybe like why they should follow you, what you do? Like, I feel like you do like some sort of like events or something.
I sure do. Lit shit only, fam. I do events, music and comedy, and oftentimes we have a third thing. Like last time, we had a podcast. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called Swipe in the City. It's pretty lit. They talk about dating and shit. It goes crazy. Check it out if you haven't.
But also, we're never doing an event with you in January again because it was 30 degrees. We
Not
love
if it's
you,
outside.
but
You're saying that now, but catch me in 5 years when we're doing big events. You don't miss that money.
Only
don't fuck
if
up
it's
that
inside.
check.
If it's inside, man, we're good.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe my brand is just freezing now. That's
But wouldn't you want it to be hot?
yeah, but we stay lit. It doesn't matter what temperature it is outside.
I don't know. It was pretty fucking cold.
Yeah, but we lit.
So if you're still with us, thank you, first of all. This is what happens when we've all like overly caffeinated and then also started drinking.
Yes. Well, I mean, I've had 2 sips. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready to fucking go here. Because Michelle, I mean, you have quite the story for us today to kick things off.
I have quite the story. And I feel like Paul
Yes.
doesn't know about it.
No, I don't think
so.
he
It's going to
does.
be
This'll
really
be
funny
fun.
when Paul has to be Patrick and be a literal piece of shit.
Wait.
No, I don't care. His name, it's just a first name.
Okay. All right.
Oh, so we're ratting this guy out?
Yeah.
Gang.
I mean, to be honest, he deserves it. You'll see why.
Suck my dick, Patrick. You heard it here
So-
first. Do I need to lower the intensity on that? All right.
just one notch here.
All right. My bad.
All right.
So for context, so this is a dude that I met over the summer, met at a bar, did not like hang out that night, got lunch the next day, literally lunch at like Torchy's. So not even like it's not really a proper date.
No.
But like for context, like no physical at all, anything, nothing, not even a hug.
They didn't even shake hands, y'all.
I don't even think he paid for my Torchy's either.
Excuse me?
What?
Yeah, which was like $8.
Then it's definitely not a date.
Definitely not a date. So a couple weeks ago, I'm hanging out with our fave, Calamity Kyle, and it's about like 2 a.m. and I get this text. And Paul, do you want to start us off?
Yeah, shoot. I'm so excited. Let's
You're
read.
in gray.
Prithee and well met. He doesn't say that.
What does that? We'll circle back to that.
I need to see you. You fucking with anyone? Wow. And I was willing to get out of bed and see you. Babe, text me your address. That's OU on you. You never hit me back. You didn't answer my question.
What question?
Mind you, all of those are sent in separate messages like a fucking psychopath. Like, literally every single one of those.
Have you been fucking anyone?
Also for context, so Kyle sent some of these responses, and some of this was just like messing with him, just for some context on some of these responses.
Oh no.
Just so you know. But
all right.
so I said, yeah, I have been, and then sent my shrug bitmoji.
We love that
Memoji? What are those?
Memoji.
Memoji.
Okay. When was your last time? This is gross. I hate this. This is gross. I'm gross and this is gross.
It gets worse.
Awesome.
Do you want to trade off being me or do
No,
you
I'll just interject with random comments.
You should be.
You have to be you.
You're
you
in
should
character.
be Kyle.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
Okay.
Stay
so
in character.
Go back to that. Yeah.
Yeah, I already read my line.
Say it again.
Okay. When was your last time?
Have you been fucking anyone?
Yes.
Awesome.
But I was always attracted to you. When was your last time? I feel like he's getting more aggressive, so I'm going to bring more of that into this character. When was your last time? That was a little Batman of me.
LMFAO, if you were really that attracted to me, you wouldn't have waited months to hit me up out of the blue at 3 a.m. Don't try to play like you're, quote, into me when you obviously just into a booty call.
Answer the question.
Like, let's pause here for a second. Like, what a fucking psychopath. Also, it's none of your business. Also, what, like, I don't even understand the purpose of this question.
He's drunk.
It's not, like, it's none of his fucking business.
It's just odd.
Yeah.
I hope you.
So
I haven't even.
Is this you?
For the people listening, I haven't read the rest of this, but I hope the rest of the answers are Michelle being like, "I'm fucking right now." Like that's.
Well, this is you. This is still you as Kyle.
Last night, I don't put my life on hold for zombies.
That was Kyle. Who was that?
Well, so he's texting for Michelle.
Yeah, I don't put my life on hold for zombies. Interesting. They're usually ghosts.
Well, zombieing is when you ghost and then you come back. Hence, zombie.
I don't know if I like that. Anyways, go. Is that new? All right.
Also, have you listened to our podcast? Because we talk about it all the time.
I do, but I've never heard you guys say that. My bad. It's probably on the episodes where I'm not helping record because it sounds like wonderful. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Oh, well, you just got dicked down. That's why you didn't want to let me come over. Okay. Was it a guy you been fucking? Okay.
LOL. Honestly, none of these questions are any of your goddamn business. Fair. I've entertained you long enough. I'm a trooper, and I'm DTF. I saw diff. And I'm DTF, but I didn't invite you to come over because I respect myself enough to not fall into late night manipulation. Have a good one. Kiss emoji.
That was definitely Kyle. That was Kyle, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm reading.
Everything Marie reads is Kyle.
Gotcha.
And then I'll read when it's back to me.
Not manipulation. I just wanted to see if your I just wanted to see your sexy ass. I asked if it was someone you've been fucking. Oh wow, he's getting back to the subject. Good for him.
Oh yeah, he's not letting this go. Is this me or you?
Kyle.
And I said it's none of your goddamn business. Good night.
Oh boy, here it goes. Why can't you just be transparent? I'd answer anything you ask. I'm open. Are you home? FaceTime me when you get home. Hello?
Like, I'm sorry. Does it feel like this conversation is going well for you?
He's straight up talking to himself.
Michelle, I'm sorry.
He spelled your name wrong, by the way.
Yeah, he spelled my name wrong. And then no response to that. It's honestly probably like 4 a.m. by that point. And then go to the next morning at 6:45 a.m.
Oh, man. Y'all really going to make me read this. God damn it. God damn it. You owe me, both of you, for this.
No, this is our revenge for the cold.
Man, the big babies. All right, let's do this. Good morning. Hey, let me know when I can come through and see you.
So we're back to me. Hey, Patrick, I'm not interested. Good luck in your ventures.
LOL, you missed out. You have a lot to get together, but I was willing to deal with that. I'm imagining he's crying, so that's the character I'm playing right now. All right.
He wants you to think he's crying.
Deal with that. But you're all over the place, and I can't deal with wishy-washy. And stop going out getting drunk all the time and fucking random. Oh, awfully personal. Next slide, please. Let's see.
Just read that last text again.
And stop going out and getting drunk and fucking randoms. It's not safe or cute.
Hey, Patrick, you may kindly go fuck yourself. Please delete my number. Thanks.
Hey, you mad at me?
So we're then fast forward to
3 hours later. Or no.
A week later, I think.
No, I think it was later that day.
Oh, maybe it was later that day.
Hey, you mad at me?
And then also later that day, yeah. And then, I feel like this is Kyle again.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely Kyle.
So so for those last two, like he waited until like evening, like 9 o'clock, and then no response. And so that you mad at me was sent like an hour later, which, okay, psycho. Listen, I already asked you multiple times politely to delete my number. I'm not interested, and I'd appreciate it if you stopped reaching out. Have a good long weekend.
And
that's a wrap.
And that's a wrap.
Thank God. All right. That hurt my soul. Okay, cool. Let's unwrap that. Seems pretty obvious. He's not a good person. Yeah.
Also, just the level of like aggressive persistence,
entitlement.
Well, and I actually don't think he was drunk, which is the other confusing thing.
Yeah,
well, I hope he wasn't drunk at like 9 a.m.
Yeah, who does that?
That's early even for us.
I mean, even in the initial convo, like I think this is just who he is as a person.
Yeah.
Because I realized I was like, why did I stop talking to him back in the summer? And then I was like, oh, because he was asking me really personal, inappropriate questions.
When you first met him?
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I just didn't have the history on my phone. So I actually didn't have the context of who he was initially. Yeah.
Because I think this is like 2 phones later.
Yes. 2 phones later.
Oh, wow. He said, I wanted to come. He said, you missed out. Yeah, that's such, I've always, because you see that a lot. Guys being like, you missed out, right? That is a bold fucking claim for people who aren't Jay-Z. That's really bold.
Also, just for me, like I posted a small snippet of this to Instagram and I was like, I think I said something like, good morning to everyone except for the guys who like try to insult you when you reject them, because it's super fucking common.
Yeah.
And it's so
Sadly.
immature, and it's like, what's the point? Like, what is the point?
You bruise their poor little egos.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, that's what happened. You just bruise their egos.
Men are fragile.
Yeah,
they don't want you to think they are, but they are.
I'm not fragile, all right? Don't ever say that again.
Not you, Paul.
Don't ever.
Not
yeah.
you, Paul. You're totally emotionally stable.
Yeah, I am. I'm perfect.
You are. But
Perfect. Practically perfect in every way.
anyways, I don't think we need to unpack that too much. I just felt like it needed to be shared.
No,
I think that like unpacks itself, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
It does.
Agreed.
It does.
Agreed.
But yeah, he's a piece of shit. So
Thanks for having me read that,
You
guys.
blocked his number, right, girl?
not yet, because I didn't think I'd still have the conversation if I blocked it, but I will.
Oh,
still
yeah,
will.
absolutely.
Who
Shouts.
knew?
Hey,
Who knew?
here's a tip to anybody where this happens to you. Block the number immediately. Just pro tip.
Yeah.
Unless you want to send it into the podcast first. Then
Yeah, if you want to like feel it out and send it to the podcast.
Yeah.
Kyle was kind of having a heyday fucking with him,
Yeah.
which is why we
Clearly.
didn't just block him when he started being aggressive.
yeah.
I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you're doing it for content.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you can, yeah.
I mean, and you're like far enough away from the person that
Agreed.
like they're not actually, you're not physically in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll throw that one out there too.
Also that. I did run into him at a bar.
Oh,
But
Last weekend, right?
Yeah, last weekend.
but he didn't recognize you.
I don't think so. He didn't say
She hid.
anything,
Sick. Yeah.
which is good. Because
That's great.
I would have, honestly, I probably would have lit him up if he said
Oh.
something. I'm pretty non-confrontational, especially in like social settings.
Yeah.
But like if he tried to come up and be like, hey, I'd be like, go fuck yourself.
Right. Just show him like, remember this? Isn't that weird? Yeah. Spelled my name
Weird.
wrong.
On that note, let's move the fuck on.
Yeah. Let's, well, Paul, I'll give you a break from this one. Michelle, you want to read it?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I read it and I was not ready.
The one thing you should know about me is I joke around too much and BBC.
Don't look around like you don't know what that means. Don't. How dare you?
Is that big black?
Yeah, chicken.
I mean, I don't know of another BBC.
Well,
Right?
British Broadcasting Company.
I don't think that's what they're referring to.
That's,
No one else grew up watching shows on BBC.
I mean,
yes.
but-
not shows on this BBC. I'm like with your family. First of all,
Oh, I was going to say sidebar. We do have a studio audience today. So if you hear anything from the peanut gallery, we've got Tate here hanging.
the one thing you should know about me, and then listing 2 things. This is where we're starting. We're going to start like high level here. This is one of my biggest fucking pet peeves with online dating apps is like when they don't frame the answer the way it's supposed to, or they like, it's like 3 things you should know about me. And they're like tacos. It's like, no. There's another
Tequila.
prompt for that. There's another prompt for that.
I think what bothers me so much about this is that's not even a sentence. Like, hey, what do you do for one? I joke around too much. In fact, it's crazy. And also big black cock.
Like it literally doesn't even make sense for the context. Like it appropriately worded would be, I have a BBC. Like not just dropping BBC in there like a psycho.
Also, I hope he's white. Just please.
He wasn't.
Damn, because if he was, can you imagine? This white dude like.
That would be so confusing.
I'm gonna choose to believe that he's talking about the British Broadcasting Company.
Yes, he's a jokester and he loves British
Oh,
television.
you know what?
That's what it is.
You know what?
You're saying that because mom's listening, right?
Although,
no, just because I think it's funny.
Although you might be right though, because like he says he jokes around too much, and then he follows it up with not a funny joke. Because BBC, he's black. BBC also.
Oh, maybe he's
making a joke.
Maybe
saying,
he's got a baby black cock.
Let's not make that a thing. But yeah, maybe. Let's not make that a thing.
Editor, scratch that from the record, please.
All right, Michelle, or you just read one. I'll read this one, even though it's kind of small. So,
oh.
Yeah, you want to give context?
Yeah, so we have to go to...
Oh, that one was boring. I deleted it.
Oh, there was a reason for it.
Oh.
That's okay. So there was a reason for that, but I didn't explain it. So I was like trolling Hinge looking for... Man, I'm you now. I was trolling looking for content.
As we do.
Well, it's like, do you have a podcast? Are you on one?
It's a long story.
That's
yeah. Anyways, this makes me sound like an asshole. But I was looking this morning for responses for this, and I was like swiping through, looking down. I get to this photo, which was taken 3 weeks ago. And then like, do you want to? So it's a photo of this guy and a girl on his Instagram, which is synced to his Hinge, right?
For sure.
I love that though. I will say.
Do you want to read the caption?
Yes. So it says, this year I asked old Christopher Kringle for a certified baddie, and you can see he delivered. Hashtag, wait. Hashtag Christmas. Hashtag VA. Oh, I thought that said virgin. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
So I'd like to reiterate that I saw this on Hinge today, 3 weeks after Christmas, and it said he was like active, the little green light that he was like active.
sick.
I was about to say like, oh, well, maybe he just like didn't fully, like maybe he deleted the app but didn't delete his profile. But if he's active,
Like he was online on Hinge. So maybe they broke up after this. It happens after the holidays.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, if you're gonna be a piece of shit, at least be better at it.
Also, I feel
Yeah.
like guys don't, like, I feel like girls are more likely to post something sooner into the relationship. Like, I feel like guys don't post unless they're, like, fucking ready to get married.
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I can't speak for all guys. I know I'm just very private in general. So whatever I'm doing, you're not going to see it.
You don't even post us on your Instagram.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
you asshole.
That is correct. Except on my music Instagram. Follow me at PM Jams. I post them in my story.
But yeah, so that's why I included the other one. Was like, no. He was like active this morning.
Okay. I read that first prompt and I was like, this is lame.
I'm disappointed in him, ultimately. He said, I asked Santa for a baddie for Christmas. You didn't ask him for a new job. Didn't ask him. Like, hey, listen, shouts out to the pretty women. Y'all are dope. But, like, goddamn, like, you didn't ask for a new car. You were like, Santa, this mythical creature, give me a baddie for Christmas. Nothing
Also,
else.
why are you calling him Christopher Kringle?
Also,
that annoys me.
Is that not his name?
Is it sad
I mean,
to
it
ask
is,
Santa
but-
for a girlfriend and not
Kinda.
just attain one?
Why
I
don't
need to stop using the word attain in casual settings.
Capture
We work
one.
too much.
I need to manifest
All right, let's
myself a
move
girlfriend.
on. Yeah, Paul.
Yo. All right. If I could eat only one meal for the rest of my life, it would be Tylenol. Just kidding. I would continue with my extremely healthy, calorie-conscious, nutritious diet of Sour Patch Kids and Monster energy drinks.
Bro, are you good?
Okay, Kyle. Not our Kyle. Like Kyle's Drink Monster. It's a joke. It's a meme joke. But
Like, I get he's being silly. I think I'm going to reiterate on the things I've always said on your podcast. If you're not a jokey individual and you know, don't do it. Don't try.
They don't know, though.
amen. We say that. No, we say that with work stuff too. Like if you're not a funny person, don't try to play the funny card in sales because it's not going to come off well. Be the educated one, or be like lean into what your strength is.
Right.
Just be dating too.
Yeah, you don't have. Not everybody's going to be funny. You know what I'm saying?
I think he genuinely thinks he's funny, though. I feel like when I do see these prompts, like, I don't think they're trying. I think they're just like, oh, wouldn't it be so funny if I said this? And then they're like, their buddies like, oh yeah, you totally should.
Okay. Also,
yeah. Go ahead.
if you're gonna go the route of being like, oh, if I could only eat one thing, I'm gonna put a drug in here, like Tylenol.
Really?
Like, of all drugs, to make a joke about Tylenol. Like, again, are you okay, bro?
You know,
I don't think he is. I think he needs help.
yeah, that's why he was asking for the Tylenol. He's in pain right now. Let's see.
Oh, okay. So this is actually like it's not a horrible DM slide, but you know. So this was.
Is that Jesus?
Michelle, you'd agree that's my type right there.
I was about to say, is this one of your exes that I haven't met yet?
No. There's actually a guy in New York, from my Hinge facing New York. But so he slid in. This is his first message. Honestly, you and that guy in the third pic look really happy together. What are you even doing on here? And I had to read it like 4 times because I'm like, what guy?
Oh, God.
What guy, sir? And so then I looked back and I scrolled my own profile to try to give myself context here. He meant Luna. He meant my dog.
Oh, wait.
Who is a girl.
Oh, I thought it was a picture of you and your brother.
Oh, no.
And that would have been even more epic.
Oh.
No, I don't have any pictures of me and my brother on any dating apps because I feel like that would get too confusing.
Right. That's why I thought it was funny.
So he was making a joke or attempting. Another attempt.
Yeah, another attempt that didn't fall flat.
Are we 0 for 2?
Yeah, we're 0-2. This is not a good season.
That's the point of the show.
Not a good season for the Hinge boys.
You're like,
not a good
hi,
season.
welcome. So I'm not sure if you know, Shit Guys Say is about.
Yeah. I thought he was being honest. And I was like, wow, what a good Samaritan. He's just checking in on Marie. Just like, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Go find love. That's what he's saying. But it's your dog.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate this, to be honest. Like, I did respond. But I also don't love it because it took me way too long to figure out what the fuck he was talking about. So, anywho.
Yeah, if you have to, actually, here's a pro tip. If you have to, if someone has to reread what you wrote to get it,
yeah,
not good. Write with clarity. Be concise, people.
It's like if you have to explain the joke, it's no longer funny.
Honestly, on Hinge, I don't even joke. I'll be honest. I just keep it straightforward.
I mean, it's hard to joke on text and on like a profile, like especially when you don't know the person. Like, Michelle, I know when you're being sarcastic and we're texting because I fucking know you, usually. Right. But like when you don't know the person and you don't have any tone or like context, I agree. Like, I just think, like, don't try to be funny. It's not gonna work.
Like, I have a good example of being funny real quick. Yes, it's from my own profile.
Oh, what? That's crazy.
But it's like
Hashtag Michelle thinks she's funny.
Oh, can we create my Twitter today?
Yeah. I think that's too many characters, though.
We could take some of those. Hold, please. What am I looking for? Oh.
So while you're doing that, can we go to the next one?
Mm-hmm. We're already here.
Oh, we're already here?
Yeah.
You sure?
Okay. So for green flags I look for, you're driven, direct, and don't get offended when I pause mid-sentence to pet the nearest dog.
Haven't you had that for a while? You've had that for a while, right?
Well, right, but I'm just saying, like, that's, like, it's casually funny.
Yeah. You're obviously not trying too hard.
But I'm not trying to, like, write a joke.
Right. No, 1,000%. That's
dogs.
Right. Some people. And that's a red flag.
Those are not people that we get along with very well.
We do not co-sign that here.
No cat dudes in this house.
We don't ship it.
I mean, I like all animals. There's no animal I don't like.
No cat dudes in my house.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't think the cat would be left.
Blue would eat it.
Yeah.
All right, moving onward. Oh,
Paul,
God.
want to read this?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, my boy. Let's see.
Under the picture this was a response to?
Yeah, if it matters. Yeah.
Kind of. Not really, but it's a picture from like 2 summers ago. I'm in like a pink crop top. It's kind of like a more like fun, funny picture, not
Cool.
like super serious. But go ahead.
Okay. While I do that, let me do something here. All right, I'm going to read that in 1 second. But we're also going to give Michelle a nice new microphone because I know the audience has been hearing.
We need to pause this.
No, maybe.
Are we recording?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi guys. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, so this is a picture from my profile, a message from mine, wearing like a little crop top out. It's kind of like a fun picture. Paul, do you want to be our guest here?
Yeah, I'll be here. That's fine. Hey, Queen. Would love to get to know you, possibly grab a bite with you and see what the vibe is. What do you say? ?
Well, we know how Michelle feels about being called queen.
I don't like being called queen, unless it's ironically.
She prefers your highness and,
Yeah.
and mein Führer. Those are the only two things Michelle likes.
And mayor.
And
Mayor.
mayor.
I do love
Mayor
being
Michelle.
the mayor. I love being the mayor.
It's also a nice alliteration.
Queen, like, I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't.
That one ultimately.
And it's really common. I think it's like
Yeah.
overused.
That one doesn't ultimately seem as egregious as other things that we've heard here today and other days, but it is still
True.
very like.
I think it's the queen thing is why you included this one.
Mm-hmm. Well, and also, like, to be honest, I don't love the opening DM being, like, the ask out.
Agreed.
Like, give me a reason to want to go out with you.
Well,
Just like in sales, you need to build value first.
so what would you suggest then?
Well, so the other thing too is that this is for sure a copy and paste message.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The other thing
That
for
is
3
true.
is that it's a run-on sentence.
Got it.
The other thing for 4 is that it doesn't
Doesn't mention anything about you.
it's
in
nothing
there.
personalized to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We-
like,
Which are all reasonable things.
oh, hey, like, I think you're at Luster Pearl in that picture. Like, hey, queen, looks like you're at Luster Pearl. That's one of my favorite bars. Let's grab a drink there tomorrow. That would honestly be a better ask out.
Agreed.
In this photo too, there's actually like it's set up for someone to be able to respond to it because
Oh, you used a prompt thingy.
there's like a caption or prompt on it that's like, oh, what am I thinking in this picture or something like that. Like it literally is an option for someone to say something funny because I'm holding a beer in my hand and blurred in the background is a guy holding a beer, but it looks like we're standing in the exact same position. So like if you have a personality, or you're creative, like you could say so many funny things about the photo.
Yeah. Well, we like to set our profiles up so that people can respond.
I would recommend nobody ever try to be funny on those. No disrespect, but like again, you're not that guy. Like because what are the like? For example, if I went in there and saw somebody like that, if I saw you and you were like, "What do you think I'm thinking?"
God, look at this fucking bomb ass bitch.
Yeah, but like my first thought is to say something very left field, but that's not always going to hit with certain people. So if you're a guy listening to this, take my advice. Don't be funny. Don't just go to the other one and say something. Just, you know what I'm saying? Don't be funny. You know, I get Michelle says, try your personality out. Don't do that. Just be normal for now.
Well, you actually ran a test a while ago, right? Where you were testing kind of being like obscure and funny versus like a bland profile.
Yeah.
He A/B tested his online dating apps.
Bland works 1,000%. The audience is saying no. We're hearing no from the audience, but bland works for me.
It's all relative.
Yeah.
Like,
It's all relative.
Well, okay, but it depends on like A, if you're funny, and B, like if it catches the other person.
Like my type of humor only attracts people that I'm not attracted to physically. So I could not do that.
Bummer for you, bro.
Yeah.
We are not going to unwrap that one.
I said what I said. So this next one. Together we
need
could.
like a moving on a sound effect. Doo doo doo.
Together we could buy a plot of land and start a small farm to grow our own food, convert a van and travel to the Americas, get tattoos, start a cult and move to Panama. Well,
Speaking of trying to be funny.
I don't think they're being funny.
I don't think this is a joke. This is my worst. This is my worst nightmare, and this is like terrifying.
This is like 100% one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Is this the one that you were excited to show me but made me wait for?
No.
Oh, now I'm nervous.
So do you?
I think it's saved here under this one.
This one.
I think what's fucked me up about this is like, what if he does match up with somebody who like really wants to start a cult? You know what I'm saying?
And they start a cult.
But he's not.
Paul, we don't yuck other people's yums on this show. We do all the time, but we're not supposed to.
I'm just saying, man, that just seems unless you're ready to start worshiping Bahamut, you need to fucking really. I'm just making horror movie references. I just need to. You just got to prepare yourself for that. Like the first two things were kind of cute. Buy a plot of land, be farmers. That's cute. Get a van, travel to the Americas. That's Austin. Get tattoos. Okay. Start a cult. Huh.
Also, why Panama?
Also, the tattoos feel out of place for this theme.
Well,
we've got a theme here.
You have to have cult tattoos.
That's what I was going to say, too. He's
matching tattoos for the cult.
He's tattooing this cult.
Then that should be the fourth thing listed.
Yeah, but
this should be in chronological order.
Well, no, you have to get the tattoos first so that it's like... I have no fucking clue.
Is this how we find out Marie's in a cult? Is this? That's why you got this one.
Marie had a boyfriend that was likely in a cult for a minute.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he probably still is, but we called him serial killer.
There's a lot.
We dated for all of like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
We unpacked that on an episode like a year ago.
Yeah. That's old news.
That's old news.
Huh.
But I think it was before we met. So.
Oh, okay. Cool. Love that for you.
All right, Michelle, you want to read this one?
Oh, God. Yeah. I want someone who won't judge me for riding a stationary bike in my underwear while watching 90 Day Fiancé and eating tzatziki sauce straight from the container.
That's a lot.
Can I be honest with you?
No.
You're into that.
The only thing that bothers me is eating the tzatziki sauce straight from the container. Everything else, that reads. I do a lot of things in my underwear. Half the music you hear from me is me made in my underwear.
I mean, I do a lot of things in my underwear too. Agreed. I don't mind that.
So
also, I will say riding any sort of bicycle in your underwear is probably not like the most comfortable experience.
Who knows? Fun fact for the listeners, Marie's actually recording this in her underwear right now. The rest of us have clothes on. We don't know why she chose to be like this. We don't know. Anyways.
This is too much at once for me.
It's a lot.
I don't care if you ride your stationary bike. Oh, okay, also this is going to sound really bitchy, but like...
It's not a Peloton.
Wow.
I mean, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with a regular stationary bike, but I just feel like this is like odd. And then, like, there's nothing wrong with the first thing. If you like watching a 90 Day Fiancé, no one cares. Do you eat tzatziki sauce straight from the container? I mean, that's gross to me if it's like a shared container.
What's
if it's
tzatziki sauce?
It's like it's like Greek ranch.
Oh, that sounds delightful. But yeah,
is it
straight
not
from the container. Also,
is it not though?
Also, okay, wait. If this is a song, you're eating it straight from the container. Like, are you like
you're squirting it in your mouth?
Yeah, like, how are you consuming it? Are you like using a spoon? Are you? Yeah.
No, he's riding a bike. He can't use a spoon.
Squirting.
No, it's a stationary bike. You don't need your hands.
Oh God.
Are you drinking it?
No, he's got like little.
I have questions.
He's got little cups of ranch, and he just scoops it out with his tongue while he rides the bike.
Oh God! Just like a dog.
Michelle's face seems very pleased.
I feel like none of us are the match for this person because we are all judging them.
Oh yeah.
I'm not judging.
Also, won't judge me. Sorry, sir.
Nah, man. If that's just a weird. I wouldn't put that. That's being a little too quirky. You're going to attract people. I can guarantee you he doesn't. He doesn't do that. I can guarantee you that. So he's going to attract people who really like. Finally, somebody else who sucks down tzatziki sauce.
Are we 0 for 4 on people trying to be funny that aren't accomplishing it?
Well, yeah, that's half the point of the show.
Yeah.
Yes, our studio audience would like to swipe on him just to get more information.
So
which she does all the time.
So, homie, if you're listening, send Swipe a DM and they'll hook you up.
She's got questions.
Oh, okay. Who's ready to read this red flag?
I'll fall for you if you like me for me.
Huh. What? Huh.
Michelle, I know you hate the double if.
Can I ask a question? in his profile picture, do you remember if he was like sitting on stacks of money?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember. So this to me is like, you've got a lot of stuff you got to work out.
Someone hurt him.
Someone hurt him, and there's a lot for that person to unpack with a therapist. Mm-hmm. Not something I'm willing to take on right now.
But this is a comedy podcast, baby. Let's make fun of this clown. Let's make fun of him.
Also, the double F kills me.
Yeah, I like everything about this.
What could he possibly mean? Like, because
also it's like, of course, like,
is he
you want to be I don't think there's anybody on a dating app unless it's like fucking the one for sugar daddies that's like, everybody on Hinge wants somebody that's going to like them for who they are. They're not trying to like you for the person that you project on social media. Like,
what do you
come
think?
The fuck on.
What do you think people liked him for in the past? That's what I'm curious about now. Like,
my guess is that he might be like a closet nerd or like a super nerd, but people don't realize that. So he like goes out and then they get to know who he is, and they're like, oh no, I'm not into this.
Like, go ahead, Marie.
Oh, I was gonna say I liked your answer on like, oh, maybe he's just fucking rich and these girls only date him for his money.
Which
I don't think that's the case.
I was just hoping. Yeah, I mean, even if he's a nerd, like, there's a bunch of everybody's a nerd in some way or form.
No. But what I'm saying is that, like, okay, here's an example. So say you match with somebody on the app, right? You go out with them and they're just like insanely awkward, but so they just get rejected all the time. Sure. So if this person gets rejected all the time, they feel like people don't like him for who he is.
Maybe it's they don't like them because he won't stop quoting anime in front of them, or cartoon. Anime is a cartoon. It's a type of cartoon.
I know. Remember, I tried to set you up with that anime guy.
Yup. Cool.
R.I.P.
Yeah, I don't need any more friends.
Apparently, when you go on a Hinge dates, they don't want you to set them up with your friends for friend dates. Even if they have something in common. He said he went to anime meetups. I was like, Paul would love that.
I don't go to anime meetups. I don't.
No, this guy looks so confused. This guy looks so confused. And I was like, I didn't get into it, but like, I'm a natural networker. Like, that is what my brain does by nature. I just said the same thing twice. God, I'm like one of these fucking bozos right now.
Here's a swipe right or swipe left.
An overshare. The type of person to log... what? Okay, let me start from the beginning. An overshare. The type of person to log into Zoom early is the same type of person to clap when a plane lands. No, that's facts, though. Yeah, no, that's facts.
Swipe right or swipe left, Michelle?
I'm swiping left for
Quiet in the peanut gallery.
Yeah, quiet, y'all. I'm swiping left for two reasons. One is that this isn't an overshare. This is just them finding a prompt to use to make a statement.
Yeah, they're venting.
And two, sometimes you have to log into the Zoom early because if you have an awkward amount of time to wait in between calls and you go do something else, then you forget the time to be back on the Zoom. So I log into Zoom early sometimes.
I log into Zoom early for almost every meeting unless I'm running late. 1 to 2 minutes early.
Yep.
But that's because if it were a meeting in real life, I would be at that same time.
Yeah.
I don't sit there with my camera on, like, staring at the screen ready to go. I like put myself on mute with no camera and go do something else until somebody comes in.
And sometimes you're in a waiting room.
So also, like, I'm sorry, fuck you, sir. And I don't clap when the plane lands.
I do.
Of course you do. Paul, left or right?
If I saw a shorty that put this on her profile, does she have big old titties?
You only have this to decide on.
This is all you've got. That's the game.
That's it? This is all I've got? There's nothing else about her. This is the one thing. Do I know her name? Does she have a sexy name? But I know. All right, so all I know is a female put this text.
Yes.
And I have to swipe right.
Left or right?
That's the left. That's the left. There's all I know about this is that you're petty, and there's only one room for one petty person in this relationship, and that's going to be me. That's
also, like, sir, are you late to meetings? Because that's a pet peeve of mine.
Marie's like, I bet you don't change your Slack status either, bitch.
Marie, nobody knows when you're out of office or who to contact.
Marie, you change your Slack status?
Yeah.
Man, that doesn't surprise me. I don't know why.
And every time
to.
Taylor Swift drops a new album, I change my status to lyrics from a song.
Your Twitter blows up with lyrics from a song. Shouts out to Marie's Twitter, who's also a Taylor Swift's Twitter. Who wants to read it? Because I can keep reading it.
Oh, yeah, you did just read it. If loving this is wrong, I don't want to be right. Letting the elevator door close on people.
What an asshole.
Fuck you. No. This is a hard no, a hard left for me.
Yeah, like, yes, we all enjoy that, but don't say it. Don't say it out loud.
I was going to say, honestly, like, that's a right for me. I'm a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Unless it's somebody that
Michelle's
I don't, or like, unless it's Michelle. Like,
That's so rude.
I'll hold the elevator for Michelle, but like, I don't want.
I literally at the office, it's like a shared office building, and I will like change my day to like hold the door open for somebody or try to like stop it.
Yeah,
and then
but
I
you're a
get
nice
sad,
person.
and then I get sad when it like closes automatically, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm
apologizing to strangers.
The only way I'll accept that response, letting it close on people, is if you look them straight in the eye while they're walking in. Because that's what I do. I be staring you down like, you better hurry up. These doors are closing and I'm not moving. And if you don't make it, well, guess what? I'm getting to the 5th floor first. Some donuts are mine.
I mean, I agree. Like, probably don't say that on an app.
Yeah, no, don't.
Because it makes you look like a dick.
Yeah, don't be an asshole. Let them find out later in an awkward moment.
Agreed.
Yeah, let them see you be an asshole when you text them at 2 a.m. trying to get them to let you come over.
All right. I think we've got 2 more of these. Oh, wait.
Oh, did you
do that in the next episode.
section by episode?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't realize that.
All right. Michelle, want to read this one?
I get along best with people who like Dunkin' Donuts over Starbucks.
And debate.
I mean,
I don't feel like this is that controversial.
One tastes like seawater and one tastes like dirt.
So this is also a prompt from somebody in New York.
That makes more sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That checks
also,
out.
I mean, I don't like that they spelled Dunkin' Donuts wrong.
It's fine. It's fine.
But also,
it's just Dunkin'
It's
now.
just Dunkin' now.
Our
Okay.
researchers came in with we've had a lot of scientists.
Oh, well, this person isn't a real New Yorker because real New Yorkers just say Dunkin'.
I think they just
And
moved.
they probably don't spell it wrong either. It's spelled like the name Duncan. Duncan.
Oh.
Which is so disturbing.
Wait, also, Dunkin' is capitalized and donuts isn't.
Yeah. It's very disturbing.
I like Dunkin' Donuts.
And so, like,
I just realized how wrong that was because I was like trying to like figure out how it's like visualize how it's spelled. Yeah, that's really wrong.
very wrong. And honestly, I mean, I worked at Starbucks for several years and they treat their employees really well. So that's part of the reason, honestly, that I love Starbucks. So it's a left for me because I prefer Starbucks. However, I do love Dunkin' Donuts.
Brand loyalty.
Like, they're good,
bitch.
but Dunkin' Donuts is good, but Starbucks is better. And, sir, you can't spell.
Does anyone else feel like this is a red flag that they might be cheap?
No.
Ooh.
What?
Dunkin' Donuts is supposed to be like more
It's like half the
affordable
price
coffee.
of Starbucks.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean that they're cheap, though. It just means that they have character.
I didn't say that it means for sure,
Sure.
but it could be an indicator depending on the other things in the profile.
Nah, and also being cheap isn't a huge red flag. I love saving money.
Yes, because you're cheap.
Wrongo. I be doing my
Not
events
cheap,
big.
not
so.
cheap in a bad way.
Okay,
Not
about
cheap
to
in a
say.
bad way,
All
but
right.
like
Money conscious.
sure, yeah. But that's just so just different.
Yes, I'm with that. I'm feeling very attacked right now. I'm kidding. I'm not.
All right, last one. This one I just put on there for me because as Paul's reminded everybody how much I love Taylor Swift.
I had to do research on this one. I've seen this before. I had to.
Didn't you send me this as a meme?
I
And
was
you're like,
gonna
I don't
say,
get it.
Part of my problem with this is that it's a meme.
Yeah, I've seen this as a meme, and I did
read
not
it?
understand it. Yeah, let's debate this topic. Jake Gyllenhaal dodged a bullet there.
Gyllenhaal.
What did I say?
Gyllenhaal.
Jake Jillysuit.
Play the recording back.
Jake Gyllenheimer Smith dodged a bullet there. and I had to do some research because this is a stolen opinion.
Yeah.
Because I've like a dudes just post this, and I don't understand why they have such strong opinions about this.
I can't stand the guys that use a meme as their prompt and like try to make it be funny.
Yeah.
And also, sir, if that's what you think, fuck you.
Do you want to explain to the class what this means?
Well, if you don't know the story, which hopefully you do, but
No, I mean, not a long story.
Right. She sat us down.
I'm a little nervous now.
I'll abbrev. So
this is gonna be a 12-minute rendition.
Well, Taylor Swift, all too well, the 10-minute version. So maybe I'll make it 10 minutes. Just kidding. No, I mean, so Jake Gyllenhaal and Taylor Swift dated. The like whole, I guess, folklore, but is that that whole album mostly is written about Jake Gyllenhaal, specifically All Too Well. And so pretty much everybody is on Taylor's side because he's kind of a dick to her. But clearly this guy isn't. Well, so basically he was like a fuckboy. Like it was like a 3-monther, and he was just doing what guys do when they're dating and being an asshole. But yeah, he was so much older than she was. She didn't know. Like, she's young. She was like 19, I think. And yeah, I mean, and basically he just played her. And she was young and in love.
After 3 months?
So this is
She
a left.
was young. Let it go.
So is this a left for you, or do you match so that you can call this dude out?
No, because I don't want to argue with him. He's gonna have the worst arguments.
Like, I don't know why you have an opinion about this, if I'm being completely honest. I read that the first time. So I saw somebody with that opinion on Twitter. They're like, Jake Gyllenhaal dodged a bullet 21 years ago or whatever or something.
Just Jake G. We'll just call him Jake G.
And
also, I think he spelled the last name wrong, but I'm not 100% certain.
And
I couldn't tell you because I don't like him enough to care.
And so I saw that, and I was so confused because it was off of like a website that makes fun of dudes. And I was like, what did he do 21 years ago that makes this guy think that he dodged the bullet?
This was not 21 years ago. This was
it was long.
It was years ago, but it was not 21 years ago.
It was a while ago. Whatever.
Cool.
Moral of the story was a while ago, and I was just
Awesome.
very confused. And then I looked it up. It was because they got out of a relationship with Taylor Swift, and I was like, "This guy's really thinking about this. Wow, that's a weird thing to think about." Not the fact that Jake Gyllenhaal was fucking Mysterio in Spider-Man. That was pretty cool.
On that note,
Michelle, where can people find us?
People can find us at Swipe and the City across platforms. You can officially find me at Michelle Thinks She's Funny on TikTok. I don't have any TikToks out yet, but coming soon. I have to put out TikToks so I can get to 1,000 followers so I can join Kyle's lives.
Good Lord. And Paul, where can people find you?
In your mama's closet.
Woof.
After her husband leaves, or before he leaves, because I be in there waiting.
Follow at PM Jams.
Yep, I'm your dad now. At PM Jams, aka PMiller on Spotify. My shit's lit and my music's dope, but I don't smoke it. Just enjoy it.
And you can find me at Maria R. Carlson. If you've listened this far, thank you. And cheers.